Yeah, it's working. do 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 do. Right. Try to do that. I wonder if we can do just to get some more people on the stream. Just gonna post it. Do we do that? We do this. Let's do that. There we go. That's a pretty nice picture of me. Try one more time. I'm not very good at this sort of stuff. I'm really trying to do more, be better at social media stuff. If we do. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Just pop that on my Facebook and stuff, just so people can see me and hopefully come check us out. Go do my sharesies. Okay, so sorry everybody. We'll get there eventually. I just need to do this. If I can find it. Where is... Okay. Okay. That's all done now. Sorry, that was a bit dull. I was just sharing around on my social media and stuff, just so we can get some more people to come check out the stream. Because at the moment it's a little quiet on both Twitch and on YouTube. That's alright. If anyone's watching and they want to make a request, please do. If not, I'm just going to draw whatever for now. I do have some possible projects I can work on. So let me just think of something. Guess I'll give him a little sword holster. Gundam usually has one of them. I'm drawing robots. If you haven't gathered what this is, it's just a sort of like Japanese, sort of like Super Sentai like robot. It's just some ideas I've been toying. I'm toying with ideas of doing some products. And I've had a hankering to draw robots, so I'm thinking of doing more robot sort of stuff. Something like that. I was thinking of doing maybe cardboard masks or like stickers. And maybe pin badges at some point, because I used to do a Gundam pin badge, and as much as I loved it, I loved the Gundam pin badge. I think it came out great with atomic pins. They're really good, based in Norwich. It's not my own thing, so I'm kind of thinking of doing more stuff that's like loosely inspired by like Transformers, Gundam, like I said, Super Sentai, toy robots that you got as a kid, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what I'm going for with this. It's kind of, yeah. So you got that sort of Power Rangers like face where it's like a mouth and stuff, but it doesn't move. Really like that. It's a very Japanese thing. Like Machine Robo and stuff. Yeah, it's very cool. I'm just checking to make sure everything's working okay with the stream. It looks like it's all going alright. So that's okay. Thank you for the few people that are watching. Hello. If you have any requests for me to draw in the chat, please go ahead. If not, I'm probably just going to be doing this for, I don't know, another 30 minutes to an hour, maybe. Depending on how busy it gets in the stream. So, if it's pretty quiet, I'll probably head off. But if it's not, I'll carry on. Just looking at I've got like toy robots and stuff around the office. I'm just having a look and seeing what kind of things they have on them and stuff. Like, you know, stuff like little triangle, not triangle, like a little rectangle thing going on there. Why not, eh? Yeah, I've accidentally gone a bit Optimus Prime with the chest, even though he doesn't. Well, as far as I'm aware, this guy doesn't transform. I have no idea. I've just made it up as I go along. It's basically a made-up thing. I'm going to do a little. Don't know what you call it there, but it looks cool. Why not? That's very Optimus Prime. I didn't mean for that to look so Optimus Prime in the end. Not the general drawing, but his the undercarriage is very Optimus Prime. I've seen a lot of Optimus Prime. Big fan of that Transformer. But who isn't? You know. I'm sure there's some of you out there that's like, oh god, I hate Optimus Prime. But I'm not one of those people. I absolutely adore Optimus Prime. To the point where I've realised I've sort of got an Optimus Prime collection building. Because I don't collect Transformers. Not because I don't want to. I love them. It's just that it's an expensive hobby to get into, collecting Transformers. But I do have a couple of Optimus Primes around because he's my fave and he's just so cool. And I kind of couldn't resist in some cases. Right, I'm gonna ink this. It's just a little sketch in my sketchbook, really. So, like, hello, Rob. Hi, over on the Twitch. It's quite quiet, Rob. So I'm just drawing in my sketchbook some like project ideas and stuff. And this is kind of like, as I've said in the chat, it's during the video, it's kind of like I got this idea of doing some cool like robot stuff for products, like might sell for stickers and stuff. Maybe a T-shirt. I don't know. Just some ideas for conventions, and I really want to do some giant robot stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it is technically meant to be a request whatever in the chat, but as it's pretty quiet, I just thought I'd just start doing some stuff to make it not look like I was just on my phone. So I'm just going to do this. One day, though, I will draw Bob Kane Spider-Man. I have an idea for a project involving that joke that we keep making, Rob. Maybe I'll tell you about it off stream at some point. Screw that up, but never mind. This isn't really... I mean, for starters, I don't know what this is. So, you know, it's not like, you know... hi, Harry, in the YouTube chat. It's not a character. I just made it up. I'm just drawing, trying to draw sort of giant Japanese robots. It's an idea for some products that I might sell at cons and stuff. So kind of just paying homage to stuff like you see in Super Sentai or Japanese like tokusatsu action films with people in costumes. So like the robots you see in like guys in costumes. Or Gundam or Transformers or anything like that kind of thing. Is what I'm thinking of doing at some point. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, it's why it's not on card, because it's in my sketchbook because it's kind of like an R&D thing. Maybe I should show that off at some point. But there's just a few things in here. Not a lot. This one, I've been really bad at trying to keep a sketchbook lately. This one has taken me ages to fill because I've got like a few up there. How many have I got? 2, 3, 4, 5. There's five sketchbooks up there. And this sixth one has taken me ages to fill because I'm just not drawing on a sketchbook that often anymore, and I really want to get back into it because I like these. I like little Moleskine type sketchbooks, and it's really nice. It kind of, you have to kind of get over the fact when you're drawing in them though. You have to get over because they're so nice. I don't want to ruin them with my drawings, and you have to get over that fact. And it's really nice now because they're all set up there in my my books, and they kind of, it looks nice. And a lot of it is just rubbish. But you kind of you have to do that, you've got to let yourself draw rubbish, okay? It's just how it is. Yeah, Rob, I don't blame you. When you get these nice books, why would you want to ruin them? And you have to get over that and just do it. And one day it just clicked and it worked, and now I don't care anymore. And each time I get them, I draw. But the reason I've been really bad at keeping a notebook. Drawing in sketchbooks lately is because I'm just drawing either digitally or I'm doing like ink stuff with card, and I kind of want to reserve the sketchbooks more for idea-based stuff, so stuff relating to projects I'm working on or projects for clients or whatever. I'd rather, or commission-based stuff, I'd rather do them in the sketchbook when it comes to projects. Because if I'm drawing characters, like say I'm drawing a Spider-Man, well, I could sell that. Which I know is a very cynical... I don't mean that I don't... Do you know what I mean? I don't mean I draw for the sake of just, I'm going to sell it. But at the same time, that's kind of how it is now when I draw these sketches. It's all about, like, I've drawn it. What do I do with it now? Is it just going to sit in the sketchbook? Which is fine. It can sit in the sketchbook. But, it'd be cool to... sell it on, give it to somebody else, or give it to give it to someone else or something. Now it's just stuck in my sketchbook. While stuff like this is all stuff that's mine, and it's it eventually might come out and be something cool, or it might stay in that sketchbook, and that's fine. And no one else will see it. Well, here's the thing on Patreon though. If you are a Patreon supporter, I have done this. I did start doing this thing where I've been doing PDF versions of my sketchbook. I only did one of them though, and there's like 5 up there. So at some point, I will get. It's just scanning them and then making them into PDFs. It takes quite a while, but I will do that this year, and I'll start releasing them. So if you're a £5 or $5 tier or more, you get a PDF sketchbook every time I do them. So went on a bit of a do there, but yeah. Maybe I should do more stuff like this on stream. I keep thinking about doing stuff like this, where it's like, join me to draw some stuff that I've got like plans for. I do want to get to a point where I could be drawing a comic in front of you. That would be really cool, but it's a lot more planning involved with that. Plus, I have to take into account, and I know some of you might be watching, my Patreon supporters as well. My New Year's resolution, which hasn't got to that point yet, but I will. Now I've got some work out the way, I can finally focus on you guys. My Patreon supporters haven't had much content from me in a while, and I mean, if they're watching, I really appreciate that you guys stick around. Also, that's not a very good advertisement for people joining me on Patreon, but honestly, this year is the year where I'll actually be showing a lot more of my workings, a lot more other stuff. Like, for example, if you picked up Warrior Klaus, you get a if you're part of my Patreon, you get a digital copy of it for free. You just got it anyway, so you could read it if you wanted to. But the reason you'd buy Warrior Klaus anyway is to get it physically right. So I get that. But like, if you just wanted to read it, if you're a Patreon member, it's just on there for people to read. But also you get access to the pencils, the original pencils as well, and an alternate ending page that wasn't in the book, but you can look at it on the Patreon. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do with Patreon, is more of that, but I've just been so slack with it. So that was my New Year's resolution, is to sort that out. Yeah. Sorry, Rob, I just saw your comment about only buying cheap exercise books. I get that. I get that. But like I said, I've got to the point now where I've kind of got over this now, and I just get these nice. And also, I think the way I see it more is like I'm buying these really nice sketchbooks. You know, I don't want to waste them and just not do anything with them. I just spent all this money on them. So yeah, it's a different kind of different thoughts I have on it now. But I do understand where you're coming from. Ooh. Sorry, I got a text. Apologies. Anything important? No, nothing. Hello. Oh, nerdy bastards. Just not drawing any character in particular. I'm just doodling my sketchbook. Drawing Japanese robots or Japanese-inspired robots. Things from like Machine Robo or Transformers or, you know, Super Sentai like Power Rangers and stuff like that is kind of what I'm going for. Yeah, I have an idea to do some like products for conventions and stuff with robots. I really fancy doing that, so that's kind of what I'm doing. Is just trying to think up some robots. In fact, I'll show you. I'll show you guys. Hang on. Somewhere near. This is from. It's just to show you how bad I am at filling up sketchbooks lately. This was from 2020. And just to make it seem even longer, it was 2020 before the pandemic. That's how long ago this was. And so I haven't actually filled this sketchbook. There's some stuff I did for some other work. Yeah, it's just been like... In fact, actually, just to show you a difference, like I think this stuff... This might be 2021. So really, that's how bad I am at filling sketchbooks. That was from 2021. This is from last year. Yeah, so it's just yeah. Most of this is last year's work. There's just quite a gap from me working on sketchbooks, so I'm trying to get back into doing it more. But yeah, so I've had this idea for a while. Just well, not. Here's an idea, but you know what I mean. I just wanted to draw loads of robots, and since then I was like, oh, cool, that'd be cool. Because for those of you who know, I have I used to have like Gundam pins, so you know Gundam, and I used to sell them at conventions and stuff, and they were. Hang on, I wonder if I've got one to show you guys. Yeah, hang on a sec, I do have one. Give me a second. There you go. It's not really focusing. There you go. So it's a Gundam pin, and I used to sell those at cons. I've sold out of them now. I don't have many more, but I really want to do more pins. And I was thinking I want to do robots and stuff like that, but I won't do Gundam again just because I don't want, you know, I don't want Sunrise on my ass, basically. And I just wanted to do some more things that I own. But so I'm thinking of doing like robot pins and stuff to sort of like pay homage to, you know, different kinds of robots from Transformers and Gundam and Power Rangers and Tokusatsu in general, but not draw those characters, but just pay homage to those characters. So that's what I'm thinking of doing, and or just emulating that sort of style. Like this was from my head just now. I've just been, you know, at the start of the stream, you'll see I was just drawing this, and that was what this is what I've come up with. So yeah. If anyone's got any requests in the chat, I'm more than happy to draw those characters. Or I can carry on doodling in the sketchbook. It's up to you guys. But if you guys have got a specific character you want me to draw, please let me know. I have card. I'm only doing this because it was very quiet on the stream. But I'm more than happy to. I am more than happy to either carry on or draw some characters. So just let me know, guys. we'll be doing more in the stream. I do want to do more like themed stuff at some point, and I will do that. But you know, at the moment, I quite enjoy doing just the character requests. It's great to have a variety as well. But yeah, tonight, if I'm just doodling ideas for products, then cool. Just join me for that. That's fine. Hope everyone's having a good evening, by the way. I've had quite a good day today, to be honest. I've been, I finished off a piece of, well, hopefully I've finished off some client work. I'm just waiting for feedback on it. So I might be free tomorrow, which would be cool. So I might do some more personal stuff. I've got commissions I've got to do as well, so I'd like to tackle them. And I also had a haircut today. I don't know if you've noticed. I had a haircut. Yeah. Courage and Noble here in Norwich. Go check them out. Yeah. But that was my day. By the way, if anyone is interested in knowing, we are listening to Slower Pace. They're the artists. I don't know who they are, but they're on Bandcamp. I downloaded their entire discography for very cheap, so go support them. You can pay for so little and you get their entire discography, and they sound great. So go check out Slower Pace. Or any of the Barber Beats type stuff. I'm really getting into that. It's really good background music for streams and well, for just working in general. So I'm just checking the chat. It could. So here's the thing, Rob. It could be both. Hang on. Let me just try something because is that any better? It's not a very good camera. So one of the things I'd like to do is get a new camera. So because this phone thing is. It does the trick for now, but I want to have better streams, and my webcam is better than this. But the webcam isn't very good at focus because it's a webcam, right? So this is a camera, so it'd be better. But the app I'm using isn't very good. Basically, I just want to scrap the whole idea entirely and have a camera that I can that I can attach this rig and then do it that way, like a GoPro. I was looking at GoPros, something like that. I want to spend money to actually have a decent camera. That's what I'd like. So if anyone knows of any decent cameras they'd recommend, please pop it in the chat. I'm looking at GoPros. I think they'd be good because a GoPro is small enough for me to attach to this. It's not going to get too much in my way. Do you know what I mean? It's there, but because already this is a bit, it's right on my forehead. Well, not on my forehead, but it's right in front of my forehead. So it'd be nice to get a GoPro or something like that, I think. That's what I'm thinking. Because the quality isn't good enough. And I'm sorry about that. I personally think that puts people off the stream. Personally, it's because this camera isn't very good. But it's the best I've got at the moment, I'm afraid. But I think in the near future, I would love to get a camera. But I don't know if you know this, guys. Cameras are expensive. And when I've got this old phone here that has a good well, supposedly has a good camera, but I think the app isn't very good or something. I don't know. You know, you can forgive me a little bit, is what I'm saying. My partner was telling me though they got a GoPro for their dad and said it was awful. So I don't know. Our GoPro's good now. This was years ago apparently. So I also want to get a camera because, and I've spoken about this a bit on my. I've got a Patreon video coming out talking about it as a part of I recently did an update video, which you can find on my Instagram. Just on my life and stuff, because it's been a year since I went freelance as a freelance cartoonist. So I have a bit of an update video on there. But there's an extended version on my Patreon that's going to come out. I'm probably going to put it out tomorrow, talking more about YouTube stuff. I won't go into details on here because that's for my Patreon supporters, so I won't say. But just to let you guys know, I would like to do some YouTube stuff. Like specific made videos feeding back into my work, but again, need a good camera. I can't do it on my phone; it's rubbish. Or I need a really good phone camera. I don't know. Cameras and stuff. I don't know anything about. But I'd like to get decent equipment if I'm going to do it. I've smudged it a bit. Whoops. Whoops. So I'm just looking at the chat, guys. That's a very good point, Rob. Friend of ours, Matt, does camera stuff and all that. He usually uses just his phone, doesn't he? But that's the other thing. What puts me off using a phone is I want to be able to, especially with streaming, I want to be able to access my phone. So just to, just to have something set up would be ace. But I think as far as I'm aware, Matt predominantly for. By the way, if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, go check out Cheesemint Productions. They're on YouTube. That's him, his partner Emma Jane, and a bunch of other people. They all make videos and stuff on there. Super Happy Kill Time is a live action anime series, which I happen to be in as one of the cast members, along with Rob, who's in the chat. I don't know if anyone else is in the chat that's from that YouTube show. I don't know, but go check it out anyway. But yeah, most of that is filmed on a camera, phone camera, and like I said, I don't mind. It's just that I'm not really. I want access to my phone really, and like say if I'm doing this YouTube stuff and I can just have something set up, and I can leave it potentially. Well, if it's my phone, I kind of need to take it off. Like this is frustrating. I have to keep taking this on and off because you'll notice if you watch my other streams on repeat and look at the other ones, they're actually slightly off in places. And like notice now, there's I've just noticed now you've got you can see the edges of the drawing board, which normally I've tried to make sure you don't see that. So it's I don't know. We'll see. I'm due an upgrade on my phone, so we'll see then. But I do want to do stuff like filming at conventions and stuff as well. So yeah, I do see the potential of having a phone with a decent camera, but I also feel like I would like to get a camera as well at some point. Not sure when that'll be though, guys, because it is not cheap to get cameras. I'll do. It's very funny, Rob. Yes, you could have a bingo card for my streams, and yes, debris. I do like drawing debris. It's just like it just makes everything look a bit dramatic, or like there's movement to it. I just like doing it. Sue me, and it's very easy to draw. It's very easy to draw. But yeah, that'd be quite funny. Yes, a bingo card. Cool, that'll do. I guess that was me drawing a. I wrote, "Hello, Ollie." Ollie on over on the YouTube chat. I have had a haircut. I was talking about it at the start of the stream, saying I had a really nice day and I had a haircut today. Do you like it? Do you like it? I think it's very nice. I think I can't actually see what I look like on the tube, so I'm looking at the camera now. Yeah, thank you. Yes. Wait, you didn't. Why did I say thank you? You didn't say I like your haircut. You probably hate it. Thank you for noticing. Cool. Yes, Rob, debris does make it pop. So I'm thinking, if people are happy with me just carrying on doodling, I'll just carry on doodling for a little bit. People want. Or if anyone does have a specific character they want me to draw, then just pop it in the chat. I'm happy to stop doing what I'm doing, but I'm also happy just to doodle. Right, so I'm thinking of sticking with drawing another robot. Oh, excuse me. Excusez-moi. Okay, Amanda, I will just doodle away. Yeah, potential ideas for little products I want to do for more products I want to do for cons. I'm thinking of another robot. So I'm thinking if I can find it. Of reusing one of these. At least some aspects of it. Oh, I'm doing alright, Amanda. Thank you. I am doing very well. Very well. I was just saying I had a reasonably good day today. I'm hopefully finishing on another what was I saying? Finishing. Sorry, I got distracted. I was trying this. Finishing another project, so I can then probably do some more commissions that I need to do and stuff. But yeah, it's been alright. Yeah. I've had a few weekends of just chill, and I really needed that. Playing some video games. I completed Resident Evil 4. I think I might have mentioned that already on one stream, but I completed Resident Evil 4 recently, so I'm trying to think of some other games to play. I'm starting to replay Ghost of Tsushima again, purely because I bought the DLC. Finally, it's been years. I know it's old hat now, but like I got the DLC. Didn't realise that you had to complete the game to play it, because I started again on Hard Game Plus. And, oh my god, it is harder. I mean, but Hard Game Plus, I get it. Great though, I'm having such good fun playing it though. Like, playing it again, like, on a harder difficulty, it just feels, you know. There is one, I was tempted to go even harder, because you've got hard, and then you've got, I can't remember what the other one's called, but there's one where basically you're hit by a blade and you're dead. And I was this close to doing it, because you can change the difficulty whenever. However, I played on hard for a bit, and oh my god, I've got the hang of it. I'm pretty good still, but I was going against one of these guys, one of the Mongolian like commanders, and it took me 20 attempts to beat him in a duel, and I was like, oh god, so hard. And that's not even like a main boss. That's like, I mean, for those of you who play the game, you probably know what I'm talking about, but it's like he's one of the people that guards the Mongolian territory of the places they invaded, and you can either take out all the men that are there, including him, or you blow the powder keg that happens to be in there, blow it up, and then you are dueling the commander only. But the way the game works, you're in more of a duel setting. So it's all about like dodging and blocking and parrying and stuff, and it's great fun. I love it. It makes me feel like such a awesome samurai. But when you're on hard plus, oh my god, is it like it is hard plus? You know, who would have thought it's actually hard? But it is really, really difficult. But I'm enjoying the challenge. I really am. The problem is now, obviously, for me to play the DLC, I've got to complete the game again. But it's all right. I'm having fun. I'm sort of going back to it here and there, because I know I've got other games I should play. People who know me well that I'm just terrible, and I just end up replaying the same games over and over again, or I just play a game and then get bored. So it takes a lot to get a game that grips me, and Ghost of Tsushima really did. It was really, really good. Yeah, Amanda, absolutely. I think that's what I mean. I like games with a challenge, but I find games like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring really hard to play. I respect them though. I love them. I really wish I could be more into it. Like Dark Souls it's really weird, because I like to say Dark Souls is one of my favourite games ever, and it is, but I can never complete it. It's so hard. But I have just massive respect for the lore and the creativeness of it. And it's just a cool game. It's so cool. It just oozes cool. But yeah, difficult. So I do prefer to play games which have some sort of difficulty spike, but I can still win. You know, not that I have to win everything, but like I like a challenge, but at least it's not an unbearable, unbreaking wall that I can't get past. And that's kind of what I feel Dark Souls and the other Souls type games are. But playing Ghost of Tsushima on hard mode feels like a challenge, but I am succeeding. So I get that sort of I get enough endorphins, you know, to be like, yeah, right, yeah, you know. So what game was it, Rob, that you were installing on your computer that you have played since you were 12? And you know me, Rob, I play a lot of games that I was playing when I was 12, so it's there's no judgment here. I just wish I had a bit more. I wish I gave a bit more time to newer games. That's all. Oh, I think you've mentioned this before, Rob, when we've hung out. I'd never played that game. Patrician 3. Is it Patrician? Patrician? Never played it. And RuneScape, Amanda, I've never played either. I miss those kind of games. I miss that kind of. But I was never really, because that's an MMORPG, right? Or an MMORPG. I never really played those. I wasn't really super into them. But so that kind of missed that with me. Don't particularly keen on this one. That's better. Sorry, terrible DJ skills there. I didn't particularly like that one. It was a bit weird. Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at the Twitch chat. Yeah, Amanda, I'm the same. I struggle with those kind of games somewhat. I like battle strategy games though. Like I'm really into, or was. I didn't really like the new one, but I really like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's one of my favorite game series. Like Fire Emblem, I like Advanced Wars. That's really good. Final Fantasy Tactics as well. I dig them. Really want to. So this is a game. So that's just to fill you in as just to fill you in when it comes to my game situation. Yeah, I've got games that I've bought or been given for like birthdays and Christmases, and I still haven't played. One game I bought last year, back in I want to say June or July for my trip to Florida, and I never played it. Was Digimon Survive, because I really like Digimon. As well as Pokemon, but I quite like them for different ways, different things, like Digimon for more like story sort of driven sort of stuff, and Pokemon just for, that's Pokemon, isn't it? Although I can't really get along with new Pokemon, but that's a different story. But I really wanted to get Digimon Survive because it's like a visual novel with turn-based battle strategy in it as well, and I thought, cool, that sounds good, and the main focus is on story. And I still haven't touched that, and I really want to play that at some point. But it's just, you've got to be in the right mood for a visual novel. Do you know what I mean? So I want to do that. Oh, sorry. Seeing on the chat. Yes, I love Magic the Gathering, but I feel. It's a very good point. It it seems to be. I seem to be better thinking about it as a card game than I do as a video game. I don't know if it's got something to do with, which is weirdly weird to say, but whether because I'm doing it, I kind of feel more invested. But if it's a video game doing it, it's doing all the work for me. Just knocked it on my head. Doing all the work for me, so I think that's probably why. I don't know. Yes, I would say. Yeah, I'd say it's less overwhelming. I'm dealing with the 7 cards I've got in my hand. As long as I know what I'm doing with that deck, like I understand the deck's abilities and stuff, then I can plan ahead. But you can only plan ahead to a certain extent anyway, because it's still based on chance. You're still waiting for those cards. And I think that almost feels like there's a weight lifted off my shoulders because of that. It's based on chance somewhat. So I'll do what I can within the when it comes, I guess. I don't know. Don't know if that's I don't know. But yeah, I quite dig battle strategy games. Is what I was saying. And I want to play Digimon Survive at some point, but I still haven't got around to it. I'm gonna add some debris, Rob. Look at that. I don't know what's going on, but something cool is happening. Clearly, that's why there's debris. Kind of reminds me of like one of those robot tanks from Armored Core or something. The Houses of Parliament. They blew up the Houses of Parliament. These mech suits. Sorry, I don't want to get politics in the stream. I apologise. Although, I gather we're pretty liberal here in the chat. I don't think I'm that bad, Rob. I barely talk about politics on the channel or on the stream. Yeah, I'm not about that, but you know, sometimes you can't help it because politics is everything, unfortunately. What's that? Is the Amanda? Is the colouring satisfying to watch or just satisfying to do? You think? It somewhat is. I think when you, oh God, I tell you what, guys. Every time I'm going on the stream lately, I keep remembering, and then I forget to do to buy supplies. I'm running out of card. I'm running out of ink. I need to do it. So when this stream is over, I need to do it. Otherwise, it's gonna be embarrassing when I come back to the stream and we're all I can't do anything because I haven't got any equipment. So we'll see. But yeah, so here we go. I'm thinking this might be after this one, guys. I think I'm going to call it a night, just because it's a bit quiet, and I'll be honest, a bit tired. But I think this has been quite nice, really. More than happy to do requested characters next time, but this has been just quite a nice sort of in the end, a nice little doodle session, I guess. But I also want to do more stuff like this in the past. Like I said at the start, I kind of like the idea of getting you guys more involved with when I'm working on projects and stuff like that. And maybe even just whatever I'm working on, I'll just be streaming it. I'll probably start doing stuff like that at some point. So it doesn't have to be like a set theme. But I also kind of want to do some more themed stuff as well. Who knows? I'm rambling. It really depends, Amanda. It absolutely, it just simply depends. I think my issue with sharing everything is because I don't want to spoil certain things, as in personally. I just don't want to spoil certain things. Also, I have stuff I have a Patreon, so I kind of don't want to show you guys things when really I should have probably shown them to my Patreon supporters. It's like that kind of thing where it's why would you support me? I mean, obviously, you want to support me because you want to support my work, but also with Patreon, there's got to be incentives, right? So if I'm just showing off everything I work on to everybody anyway, it doesn't really you kind of lose it, I don't know. I've got to work that out myself anyway, Amanda. Guys, I've just got to work out what this is. What I can show and what I can't show. So, yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, Amanda, it depends on the project. If it's my own stuff, then it doesn't matter, right? But if it's commissions for people, they probably don't want to do. Although I do actually have permission recently. I did get permission from someone saying I could do a commission on the stream if I wanted to. So I can do. So I guess if I got permission, that's fine. But stuff, for example, for those of you who know me, I do Magic the Gathering tokens, and I'm working. It's no secret. I am working on Wave 2. That I will hopefully release at the mid to late part of this year. Do I want to spoil that though? Do you know what I mean? Do I want to work on them on the stream and potentially spoil it for you guys in the future if you are going to get them? Or if I was to spoil it, surely my Patreon supporters should see it because it's I don't know. It's hard. I need to work it out, but yeah, that's for another time. I'll work it out at some point, I'm sure. Right, I'm going to try. think I'm done with that as well. Right. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Just doodling some cool Japanese-like robots for potential product ideas. You might see these guys in the future. I don't know. I'm not so sure about this one. I like some elements of it. I like how rotund it is in places, and I like this weird sort of shape thing, but I might rejig it. Like this guy. I love this guy's head. Maybe that's a potential good pin, but we'll see. So yeah, just thank you for joining me on coming up with some, I guess, little doodles for product ideas and stuff. I want to do more stuff like that. I think I said at the start, with these robots, I'm thinking of coming up with a I don't know what you call it, not a brand. That's probably wrong because it's not like or not a franchise or something. But yeah, my own personal little franchise. So I can do little pins, stickers, and they're all sort of like mechs. Is the idea? Just different kind of mechs, kind of paying homage to actual mechs. That's a weird. It's a weird thing to say. Actual mechs, but you know what I mean. And also, so I can, make pins again that aren't Gundam, and therefore, as we were just saying, Amanda, I don't have to worry about copyright and laws and stuff like that because it's my own thing. So that's what I want to do. Thank you all for joining me. I guess normal schedule will resume next week. Next Monday, I'll be streaming, drawing, taking requests in the chat. The week after that, I will try and come up with something else besides just drawing in the drawing requested characters. That's kind of what I want to do, is something themed related, maybe something like this related to this, like project stuff. But I need to work out what that's going to be, and what I can show and all that other stuff. So we'll see. Maybe the commission I'm working on, but I've probably got to get on with it before Monday. So we will see. But yes. Thank you all for joining me. You didn't have to do that on your Monday evening, but I appreciate that you came and hung out with me. Hope you have a lovely rest of your evening.